the beautiful couple. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh. I wish for me.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can I have a kiss? Okay, this is personal and I didn't expect to ever talk about this, but I'm going to. It's the biggest fight me and my baby's father have ever had, and probably ever will. Was over naming our son. I wanted our son to have both of our last names, and he wouldn't let me, and we had a huge fight. I feel that I was forced into doing something I didn't want to do, and I can never ever forgive him for that, but we can move on. So right now my son doesn't have a double-barreled last name, but after lots of eye-opening conversations and some couples therapy, he has seen the light, and we are going to legally change our son's name to have both of our last names.
Well, it's in his favour.
Kelly Osbourne and her fiancé Sid Wilson are clearly living their happiest moments yet as they quietly celebrated their 4th anniversary in a low-key but heartwarming way. The couple, who have shared a long and loving relationship, marked the special occasion with a relaxed bowling date, and Kelly couldn't resist sharing a few snapshots with her fans on Instagram, giving everyone a peek into their sweet celebration. At 41, Kelly looked radiant and full of joy, her smile practically lighting up the photos as she enjoyed time with Sid, her partner in life and the father of her son, Sydney.
Do you have a name picked out?
I do. It's Sydney George Osbourne Wilson the Fourth.
Wow, nice.
He's got the same name as his dad and his grandpa.
Is that breaking news?
Not really.
Okay.
Unfortunately, no one's been able to keep any of my business a secret through this pregnancy.
Say good morning.
Good morning.
I cannot believe you said it without me! Oh my gosh, Sydney! Sydney! I will get
Chocolate.
I will get you your
Get me chocolate, Mom.
Good morning.
Sid, 48, the DJ from Slipknot, matched her energy with his easygoing and playful demeanor, showing that the years together have only strengthened their bond. The photos captured Kelly dressed warmly in a cozy woolen brown jumper layered under a stylish black coat, topped off with a fun leopard print fur hat that added a touch of personality to her outfit. Sid, on the other hand, kept it casual and comfortable in a simple black t-shirt under a black hoodie, proving that the couple doesn't need fancy clothes to make their moments feel special.
Having a baby made me so much more, I want to say, close with my mom and dad. Because like I said, everything just clicked. I got it. Like, I realized, oh my God, I really put them through hell, and it must have been so hard for them to see me the way that I was and try to help me, but not want to receive the help.
At the bowling alley, Sid showed off his impressive skills, hurling the ball down the lane with power and precision, nearly knocking down all 10 pins with a single throw, leaving Kelly cheering and clearly proud of her partner. But the sweetness of their anniversary celebration was made even more touching when fans remembered how their love story reached a big milestone the previous summer.
Is this like a kind of a date night as well? Like, we'll double it up here?
It's our first date night since having the baby.
Really?
Yeah.
How is it going so far?
Amazing.
Amazing, but we have like at least I think 10 times just in the car ride over, like, oh, I miss Sydney.
Yeah.
Have you FaceTime back yet or no?
Not yet, because I'd probably start crying. So.
I hope you guys have a great time and good luck tonight.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
You too.
Back in July, during the final concert of Kelly's late father, Ozzy Osbourne, Sid pulled off a surprise proposal backstage that left everyone speechless. Ozzy, performing his farewell show with Black Sabbath at Villa Park, was joined by his entire family, making the night both monumental and emotional.
Kelly, you know I love you more than anything in the world.
Fuck up, you're not married my daughter.
Nothing would make me happier than to spend the rest of my life with you. In front of your family and all of our friends. Kelly, will you marry me?
Sadly, Ozzy passed away less than 3 weeks later at the age of 76, adding an extra layer of poignancy to the memories of that magical evening. The proposal itself was perfectly timed and heartfelt, as Sid, with whom Kelly shares their young son Sydney, decided it was the right moment to ask the woman he loves to marry him. Kelly captured the moment on video, joking on social media, "Oh, and this happened yesterday." The clip showed her mother, Sharon Osbourne, trying to guess what was happening, shouting playfully at the crowded backstage room, "You've got to be quiet," as the tension and excitement built. Sid then moved to stand in front of Ozzy and Sharon, ready to get down on one knee, only for her father to cheekily interrupt with, "Off, you're not marrying my daughter, are you?" The room erupted in laughter, and Sid couldn't help but chuckle before continuing, looking at Kelly with all the love in his eyes. He told her, "Kelly, you know I love you more than anything. Nothing would make me happier than to spend the rest of my life with you," and then asked the most important question of his life. "So, in front of your family and all our friends, Kelly, will you marry me?" The moment was pure magic. Ozzy even asked to see the ring as Sharon clapped enthusiastically, and Kelly, overwhelmed with emotion and joy, leapt into Sid's arms, sealing their engagement in a moment that will forever be remembered by their family and fans alike. The heartfelt celebration continued online, with celebrity friends rushing to congratulate the couple. Rylan commented on Kelly's Instagram post with an excited, "OMG, Kel, congrats!" While Jonathan Chabon wrote, "Amazing! Love you, Mochi! Congrats!" Hours earlier, Kelly had shared a touching post reflecting on her father's final show, calling the evening magical and tearful. She wrote, "To say that yesterday was magic was an understatement. I can't even write this without tears streaming down my face. Thank you to everyone who came to support my dad. Thank you to the fans, who without we are nothing. My dad got his moment in the sun. He was able to say thank you and goodbye in the most beautiful way." Through it all, Kelly and Sid's anniversary bowling date serves as a sweet reminder of love, family, and resilience, showing that even amid heartache and loss, life can still hold moments of pure happiness. But alongside the celebrations, Kelly has also been making headlines for a very different kind of transformation, her incredible weight loss journey, which has left many people amazed and even slightly in disbelief. Kelly Osbourne, the daughter of the late legendary rocker Ozzy Osbourne, has undergone a stunning physical transformation since her days starring in the MTV reality show The Osbournes, which chronicled her family's life in the public eye. Around the early 2020s, Kelly decided to make a serious change in her lifestyle and embarked on a weight loss journey that completely reshaped her appearance. While she is still unmistakably herself, the difference is striking, and some might even say it's almost like looking at someone new, yet familiar at the same time. In fact, if you were to place her side by side with her mother, Sharon Osbourne, the resemblance is so strong that you could easily mistake one for the other. Some fans have even joked that it's like a Looper-style moment, as if Kelly and Sharon are mirror images of each other, separated only by time. This transformation is not just about looks, though. It's a story of persistence, self-determination, and embracing change while navigating the pressures of growing up in the spotlight and coping with life's ups and downs. Her journey is a reminder that even when you're constantly watched by the world, you can still make choices for yourself, redefine your image, and find a new sense of confidence, showing that personal growth can be just as powerful as any public achievement. Kelly Osbourne's weight loss journey is more than just a story about changing appearances. It's a journey that shows her strength, determination, and resilience, and it has also made her look more like her mother, Sharon Osbourne, than ever before. Growing up in the spotlight on the MTV reality show The Osbournes, Kelly faced intense scrutiny over her appearance from a young age, which caused her to struggle with body insecurity for much of her life. Living in the public eye amplified every worry she had about her weight and appearance, making it difficult to feel comfortable in her own skin. Things began to change for Kelly around 2018 when she made the decision to have gastric sleeve surgery. Speaking openly about the experience on the Hollywood Raw podcast 2 years later, she revealed that the surgery, combined with new exercise routines and changes to her eating habits, helped her shed an incredible 85 pounds. It was a dramatic transformation that not only changed how she looked, but also gave her a renewed sense of confidence and control over her health. Of course, life continued to bring challenges, and in 2022, when Kelly became a mother, she naturally gained some weight back. But once again, she committed herself to her health and fitness, losing the added pounds and more. Reflecting on that process in a 2023 interview on Shenanigans with Sheena Shea, Kelly admitted that she may have gone a little too far the second time around. "I was on a mission to lose all my baby weight," she explained, explaining that she kept pushing even after reaching her goal, only later realizing she might need to slow down and take a more balanced approach. Throughout it all, Kelly has made it very clear that her transformations were personal decisions she made for herself and no one else. On Hollywood Raw in 2020, she spoke candidly about her philosophy, saying, "I had surgery. I don't give a fuck what anyone has to say," demonstrating a refusal to let outside judgment affect her choices. Her openness and self-confidence have also made her a defender of others in similar situations. While Kelly has denied personally using weight loss medications like Ozempic, she has expressed strong support for those who do choose to use it, believing that everyone should have the right to find a solution that works for them. Speaking on the Osbournes podcast in 2024, she admitted that her own views had changed after meeting someone whose life had been positively transformed by Ozempic. "My opinion used to be the same as the people who didn't like it until I met somebody who lost weight from Ozempic and it changed their life," Kelly explained, showing her ability to empathize with others' experiences and celebrate their personal victories. Kelly's journey, filled with ups and downs, setbacks and triumphs, is not just about looks, it's about resilience, self-love, and learning to prioritize her own health and happiness while navigating the pressures of fame, motherhood, and personal expectations. Her story is a reminder that transformation is often complicated, ongoing, and deeply personal, and that success isn't measured by what others think, but by the progress and peace you find within yourself. Kelly Osbourne has always been very open about her journey with weight, health, and body image, and she has never shied away from speaking her mind when it comes to people criticizing her or her choices. As she told Sheena Shea, it's important to recognize when you might be overdoing something, and that advice applies to herself and even to her own family. Her mother, Sharon Osbourne, for example, has been open about her experience with Ozempic, a popular weight loss medication. While Sharon agreed with Kelly that using something like Ozempic is nothing to be ashamed of, she also admitted that she may have gone too far, losing more weight than was healthy and struggling to regain it afterward. This shared journey may help explain why, by 2025, Sharon and Kelly looked strikingly similar, almost like a mother-daughter mirror image, something fans couldn't help but notice. Kelly's own experiences with weight loss, combined with her very public life, have made her fiercely protective of herself and unwilling to tolerate judgment. This became especially apparent after the death of her father, Ozzy Osbourne, in July 2025. In the weeks following his passing, Kelly was faced with a wave of cruel and insensitive comments online. Some people questioned her appearance, asking if she was ill or suggesting she stop using Ozempic, insisting she didn't look right. For someone already grieving the loss of her father, these comments were especially painful and unwelcome. Kelly responded on Instagram with raw honesty and emotion, making it very clear that she would not tolerate such behavior. In a since-deleted post shared via NME, she wrote, "To the people who keep thinking they're being funny and mean by writing comments like, 'Are you ill?' or 'Get off Ozempic, you don't look right. My dad just died and I'm doing the best that I can," before punctuating her statement with a simple, no-nonsense message, "Fuck off." This moment highlighted Kelly's unwillingness to let anyone shame her for her choices, her body, or her grief. It also showed how closely connected her experiences are to those of her mother, Sharon, and how both women navigate public scrutiny while staying committed to their health, their personal journeys, and their family. Through all of this, Kelly has remained outspoken, unapologetic, and unafraid to defend not only herself, but others who may face similar judgments in the public eye. Her story is a powerful example of self-acceptance, resilience, and the courage to stand up for yourself even in the most challenging circumstances.